Hello Capricorn, welcome to Legend Tarot. This is your monthly reading from 16th of February through to the 18th of March. Roughly the period from full moon in Leo to the full moon in Virgo, depending upon where you are. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave out what does not. We will be looking at your overall energy today. We'll be pulling a card to see any challenge or blockages that you may face. We'll also be pulling an advice from the universe and the outcome should we take the advice. So let's get started. Do give this reading a thumbs up if this resonates for you or you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you like to see more content from me. So starting off, Capricorn, you have a very strong energy as your overall energy. You have the Emperor. This is a card of someone who, this is an energy for and of someone who's very thorough, goes deep into planning, has control over the situation, thinks clearly, and obviously is abundant also, right? This is almost like putting all the kings in the tarot together and getting into this, right? He's also emotionally intelligent, and a lot of times this is someone who's very senior, mature, elderly mentor kind of a figure around also. So let's get more cards and see what your challenge is, and we'll have to clarify to see what this energy is about, where things are going for you. So too many. Can we have a card for the challenge for Capricorn, please? So we have the Fool as your challenge. Impulsiveness is something that you need to watch against, not take actions without doing your due diligence and planning. For your advice, we have the Empress. Okay, interesting. We have 3 major arcana so far, and we have the divine and feminine counterparts here. For your outcome, we have 2 cards. We have the Sun and the Moon together. Wow. some big changes or something really significant is going on in your life, Capricorns. This might be a period of big changes. You have the Death or the Rebirth transformation card at the bottom of the deck, so definitely something really big that is changing. You are going through a journey of transformation where you might be in the cocoon phase. Suddenly you might be feeling a little suffocated, hence wanting to break out with the Fool card. But the advice is to keep your feminine and masculine in balance. While you are strong with your masculine aspects, and since we are Capricorns, right? Capricorns tend to be very clear-headed and focused on the material, so that is a masculine aspect and we're very strong there. But what the advice from universe is to focus and solve the feminine aspects of yourself as well, and that then only you will get to a place of true happiness and will be able to overcome the fears. So Moon at times is a card of unknowns, uncertainties, or even fears. So with so much change going on, and with this Death card here, the transformation, you might be feeling afraid and off balance, and hence you need to work on the feminine side to bring that balance so that you can get to your joyful bliss, right? So let's start clarifying and see what these are about. A very strong reading, Capricorn. I think the strongest so far that I have done. There might be some big changes coming in. You might be working on or thinking of changing jobs, relocating, changing home, so whatever this is, it can also be changing your focus in terms of what you have been working on so far completely, the way these energies are there. So we have Three of Pentacles, and we have another one that's popped up. Okay. Okay, so definitely ending a painful cycle. Transformations are not really always very blissful, right? Any kind of change does bring leaving few things behind, and that brings us pain. So this Ten of Swords is that energy of, here in this context, leaving behind what does not serve you as you go through this transformation into the new. And don't be afraid with this Moon card here, the fear. You will find people who support you in this new path also. So you might have been a traditional 9 to 5 worker so far, and you might decide to go onto an entrepreneurial journey. So, and that brings a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear. Don't be afraid, you will at each step find support from people around you. So let's clarify the Fool and see. So definitely don't rush into whatever this new thing is. Do your due diligence, as I said earlier. Otherwise there's chances of repeating past mistakes with the Devil here. You want to get to the 9 of Pentacles, not get stuck in the cycle of getting to 10 of Swords again. So that's this energy about. Let's get into the Empress. Let's see what we have for clarifying the Empress. So we have the Ace of Cups. Definitely working on the balancing the emotional aspects and the yin and the yang, right? With its Justice, this is the card of balance here in this reading. And you have the Ace of Cups, which is again a feminine energy or something that is very so if you see a traditional Ace of Cups, it's a card where water is overflowing. So you might have had a situation, or you might be prone to, and this will be for very few of you, that you would generally oscillate between extremes of being in a very strong masculine to a very strong feminine phase. This is calling for balancing out the two phases and being able to hold both your traits together at the same time. And so if you see the white and the black also, right? So when you bring them together and are able to hold them together, you create the rainbow that's behind, right? Or the rainbow on the sun as well. So this is something which is required through the transformation, and also to ensure that you don't repeat the mistakes of the past as you take this new path. Here we have the Seven of Swords. Too many. We have another Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. And we have the King of Wands at the bottom here, which is another card of being an entrepreneur, or doing something of your own. So here with these two, right, what you don't see with the Moon card is there, unless you balance these two aspects of your life, there is chances of people going behind your back and hurting you. You need to stand your ground, and also at times go within and take a different perspective to solve the situation. But you're going to overcome whatever goes on and get your happiness, right? So the sun is card of abundance, happiness, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that you seek in life, it's there for you. The only thing you have to be careful is not self-sabotaging with repeating the mistakes, or also being careful of people that may go behind your back. So let's pull an oracle card from the wisdom of the oracle and see the advice for you. This card has been popping out a lot. I think this is probably the period of persistence. So go the distance card to me is like the 9 of Wands, where you are almost at the finish line and need to give that last push and not give up at this point of time, even though it's been draining you out. And we also have to the Sea card. Sagittarius also got this card, so you might want to check out if you are a cusp between Sagittarius and Capricorn. To the Sea card is again, looking at it with the Fool, it's the card of going on to this new journey. But if you go underprepared and have not done your homework, you see her sailing in a paper boat which can sink. So it's almost like they're reiterating the advice of putting in the effort on working on yourself during this transformation, so that you can be in this place and not this place, right? That's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.